One of the most common questions that we hear from gardeners is whether strawberry runners should be cut or left to grow. So some gardeners remove every runner while others let them spread freely. With so much conflicting advice, it's really hard to know what is actually right. So the first thing to understand is that not all strawberry plants grow the same way. There are major differences between June-bearing, ever-bearing, and day-neutral strawberry plants. So when advice is shared without making that distinction, it creates confusion because these plants behave very differently. So in many ways, it's like talking about two different species. So June-bearing and ever-bearing strawberry plants are often grown in the ground and managed as long-term perennial patches. So in those systems, runners are important because they replace the older plants over time. Gardeners may allow runners to root and establish new plants to keep the patch productive year after year. But day-neutral strawberry plants, they are different. Day-neutral strawberry plants are designed to produce berries continuously throughout the season rather than focusing on runners or a single large harvest. The goal with the day-neutral strawberries is not to expand the patch. The goal is to keep the plants in production mode for as long as possible. So here on the farm, we grow day-neutral strawberry plants, and because of that, we manage the runners very differently. So when a day-neutral strawberry plant sends out a runner, it's diverting energy away from berry production. And that energy is being used to create new plants instead of producing fruit. So by removing the runners, we direct all the energy back to the plant so it will continue to flower and produce berries. So this is how we are able to maintain steady production from early summer all the way through fall. Our plants begin producing about 8 weeks from planting and continue through the season because we keep them focused on fruit, not on reproduction. Now another thing that we've observed is that we don't actually need the runners to create more plants. So the day-neutral strawberries will naturally develop additional crowns as they mature. And at the end of the season, those crowns can be divided into new plants. So this gives us much more control and reliable way to expand our strawberry plants without sacrificing berry production during the growing season. So we often grow our day-neutral strawberry plants like annuals in containers. So this allows us to control soil, moisture, and temperature more easily, and it keeps the plants producing at a high level. So at the end of the season, we can divide the crowns and either overwinter the plants in pots or store them in a refrigerator for the next season. So this system allows us to prioritize what we value, consistent high-quality berries over a long period of time, as opposed to growing new plants. So when it comes to the question, should you cut berry runners or keep them, the real answer is this. It depends on the type of strawberry plant you are growing and your goals. So if you are growing June-bearing or ever-bearing strawberries in the ground, runners may be an important part. But if you are growing day-neutral strawberries and your goal is continuous berry production, removing runners is one of the simplest ways to increase your harvest. So if you'd like to follow the complete system that we use here on the farm that produces hundreds of pounds of berries every year, download the free guide, 8 Weeks to Your First Strawberries, the high-performance strawberry growing system for first season harvest. Flowers in 4 weeks, ripe berries in 8. A simple system that removes guesswork and waiting. You can find the link in the description below.